bound by fate's golden strands.
Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory.
Tell of warlike Sparta.
Fate destined them for godlike greatness.
Hello! What a great day!
But the gods had other plans.
Hello! What a great day!
Their ambition angered the goddess.
And winged retribution showed them no mercy.
Staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short.
Tell us the whole story.
Tell us about hope.
Tell a tale of mortals.
Bound by fate's golden strands.
Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory.
Tell of warlike Sparta.
Fate destined them for godlike greatness.
But the gods had other plans.
Their ambition angered the goddess.
And winged retribution showed them no mercy.
Staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short.
Tell us the whole story.
Tell us about hope.
Hello, gamers. Let's see here. What's going on, dudes and lady dudes?
Why did you come back?
See, all I
We have like 40 minutes till the show starts. Probably play a little bit of Titan Quest. Make sure everything's plugged in. Oops. Yeah, you guys can hear that, right? Nice. Close this. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, yeah, we have like 40-ish minutes. I'll probably play maybe Titan Quest for a little bit. See what's going on. Hello, Extreme. Hello, Soul. Hello, Tony. What's up, gamers? What a great day. Yeah, let's boot up Titan Quest for a little bit. Yeah, we have like 50-ish minutes, 40 minutes, yeah. I'll have both of the Twitch and the YouTube open in the background in case there's like a countdown or something. Let's make sure this is off. Play with this bozo for a little bit. Hello, Dragon. What's up, gamers? Hello. What is going on? Dude, today could be the day that we get a release date. Holy
Time to
smokes.
game.
I can't believe it. Hello, movie. Good afternoon, gamers. How's you guys Saturday? What you guys do? Did you get burnt in the sun? Oof. What, son? Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I have no idea what portion of the show Titan Quest 2 will be in. I don't really know the format of today. But I just definitely wanted to be live for it. So I'm super excited for basically, even if we just get gameplay, I'm all about it. I'm all about it, dudes. Can't freaking wait. Hello, Shrex. Hello, gamer. Damn. Hope they show more gameplay. Yeah, I'm thinking they will, because from what I've seen is there's all sorts of trailers and previews that are basically hosted by a live, I don't know if it's a live host or if it's like pre-recorded hosts, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some gameplay. So yo, what's up, Audius? You haven't seen a Yeti, but you've seen an upside down pig that threw up. It's time to level up. Yeah, I think at the bare minimum we'll get some some new trailer we haven't seen. Even if it's a trailer we haven't seen. I just can't wait. Moo in it, yeah. Obnoxiously British. Where is that lazy streamer? Oh! Hello, hello. Hello, gamers. Yeah, we'll just keep leveling up with this bozo for a little bit. I suppose I could be farming on my channeler. That would be pretty nice. It seems like a lot of other people are going to be... Asmonbald is covering the Future Game Show, so... Might actually be really cool to see later, maybe sometime tomorrow when his editor puts out like clips of him reacting to Titan Quest 2 of whatever they showed today. I remember, I guess it was 2 years ago. When did they announce it? That he would say he would play, he's gonna play it. That's always cool, even if it's just to get a lot more people in front of the game. Hello, Chris. Hello, gamer. Happy Saturday. What a rare Saturday, huh?
Not enough energy.
Now I feel like it's quiet. Can you guys hear this okay? I thought it's Monday. Oh. Well, I stream every Saturday. That's a very easy no. That's a very easy no. It is impossible with my schedule to do that. Impossible. Will you ask me if I'm going to stream every Saturday on the Saturdays that I stream? Damn. This guy sucks. Hey Kerplunk, James Games 1986 says, hey Kerplunk, nice to see you on a Saturday. Keep up the good work. Always enjoy your Titan Quest content. Thank you. Thank you, James Games. Thanks for being here. Nice words. Thank you, thank you. Let's see how many people we have in the game show. Yeah, people are chit-chatting. GTA 6 trailer. No. No. Pokemon. Critical Role game. Damn. That was one big pig. Yeah, we're actually, I was gonna say, I thought we were under level, but Athens, I'm basically 14 or 15 anyways. Hello, Moogster. Now you get that joke. Good. Good. He gets it. He gets it. Yeah. Yeah, whatever the family name was, Master Hund or whatever. It's like close enough to masturbation, and then 69. And he's on the bench, dude. Don't put that guy in. Yeah, I didn't react to it, but I saw it. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know if I can show you Discord yet. Yeah. I gotta make sure my feet pics and my DMs are closed. Okay, I can show you this one. Yeah. If I didn't know any better, that it's almost like you took that picture. I know you didn't, but it's just like definitely somebody saw that and they were like, 69, sex number. Wish I took that picture yet. Yep. When I go for my workouts, my jog or whatever, I literally run by James Games and More, the used video game store in my town, like so frequently. But I don't jog with a device, like I don't jog with my phone or anything. But I always think about just taking a picture of it. One day, boys. One day we'll get some damage. Did I kill the guy? You guys think I killed the guy? I don't think I did. Hello, Mike. Hello, Arnold. Hello, gamers. We got about a half an hour before the show starts. Figured I'd kill some mobs for a little bit. Killing some mobs. Hello, Ox. Hello, gamers. Hello, my YouTube babies. How many streaks? Well, what's funny is when my computer crashed the other day, I think that actually broke a lot of people's streaks. Don't tell him. I think Mookster might have the longest one right now. Mookster's just here. Mookster just sleeps in the chat. Yo, I'm perma-slow. Yeah, I'm not farming this guy. Holy crap.
Your inventory is no more room.
I have no more room. Yeah, there were 2 streams because my PC crashed for like 2 seconds, so I had to restart the computer. Yeah, treacherous. Let's see. Yeah, full pierce for now. I think we'll have to pick up. We'll definitely just pick up a scroll or some. Not a dual PC streamer. Yeah, I can't, I don't even own this PC. It's a TI-86 calculator. Yep. Yep. Is it? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It must be countdown. It's happening. It's happening. Half an hour pre-show. Is it time for a new PC? No. Certainly not. Certainly not. At least I don't think so. Do you guys think I need a new PC? Hold on. How do I show you guys my specs? How do I show you my specs? I have this. I have this. Does this show GPU? I don't know where my GPU is, but it's a 5080. You don't need a new PC. A new PC needs me. I think Task Manager actually shows you decent specs too. So you go, yeah, 9700X. You can go 32 gigs RAM. GPU, D80. That's the dirty version. All right, is this just half an hour pre-show? Let me go kill Alistair. We'll mute this for... Actually, we'll let that play. I'm happy with that. How much was the 5080? I paid $800 for it. It was like $860 open box. Which is why I pulled the trigger. I was like, I don't need this, but this is an insane deal. I sold my 4070 for $590, so it was pretty good upsell. Damn. It's decent. I don't know anything about hardware, honestly. Most people on the internet know a lot more than me. Their confidence shows me that. No, Holy Grail's not over. I just don't have the thing turned on. I was actually being a little sarcastic just then when I said that about hardware. It's just an easy thing for me to say I don't know anything about hardware, so that people who want to feel smart can just keep talking. like it's okay. I don't have a valuable opinion about hardware, to be honest with you. I just know what I need and what my use case is, you know. Um, 4070 Ti Super. Oblivion Remaster runs pretty well on my 4070. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just buy hardware for the games that you play, basically, not for the hype. I think with 1440p monitors becoming like more and more mainstream, you know.
Hello! What a great day!
Yeah, especially the high refresh 1440. You'll see some people migrating hardware up to slightly newer cards, but for the most part, it's just always going to be slow. That upgrade path is just always going to be slow, especially if you buy if on the high end. The high end lasts for a lot longer than the mid range and lower end stuff. But what's the max FPS for TQ? Have you ever heard of pi? What time we got? It goes to pi. The last digit of pi. I don't know. I don't know what the record would be of TQ FPS. But basically, it's uncapped. Damn, tainted reckless power. What the hell? Any assassins up in here? Yo, what's up, Bendrawl? Hello, gamer. It's basically uncapped. I mean, I'd recommend capping it at something. Just for consistency, but it's like when it lags down to, 0 FPS, those stutters are gonna feel real bad, but
once I sell everything I've got, I'm setting sail for some island that's never seen a monster.
Somebody asked about Holy Grail. No, we're still doing it. I just don't have the tracker on. Yeah, 20 minutes, boys. Can we go kill Alistair? Let's buy witches. Done.
Athena, watch us all.
Done.
I beg of you, please.
Done. Dude, if we get release date today, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Yep. It's very possible, too. Yeah, it's like very, very possible. Not this past blog post, but the one before it. This one here. This one here. Fixed date very soon. Fixed date very soon. Look. Date very soon. I told you. I told you. It's a dating simulator. It's a dating simulator. 20 minutes. Soon DN. 20 minutes. All right, let me go kill Alistair. Yeah, what's the first day of summer? June 2021, right? Sorry, Northern Hemisphere summer. So, yeah, dude, if it was July 10th or 11th, man, oh man. Man, oh man, that would be great. But most considers July and August. I mean, but like, well, that's because it is. but June 21st is the first day, you know? Oh, you're a July baby too. Nice. Of October 2026. Is that on the Mayan calendar? I'd be surprised if it dropped in June. Yeah, I don't think it would drop in June either. My point, sorry, I should clarify so that you understand very clearly what I meant was the first day of summer is June 21st. So it would be any day after that because they said summer. That's what I was saying. Then just to recap what you were saying, you said most people think that summer is July and August, which you're right. They do. Grim Dawn is very similar. There are... It's like Titan Quest on steroids a little bit. If you have good Grim Dawn knowledge, you'll have a lot of TQ understanding. If you have a lot of TQ understanding, you have good Grim Dawn knowledge. If you have zero knowledge of either one, Grim Dawn is easier to pick up, technically easier to pick up. Because it's not as hard of a game. So, the first day of summer is March. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What's up, David? Do drugs, don't play games. What if it's a game about drugs? Have you guys played? What's that one game called? It's like Classification 1. What's it called? Yeah, Schedule 1. Yeah, Schedule 1 narcotics. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good knowledge. What about games about drugs? Yeah. Do I have time? Yeah, I have time. 14 minutes, boys. 14 minutes, boys. Yeah. Flagging birds OP.
Mysterious warrior.
Like, I forgot how busted flag is. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, today's the day, baby. Yo, check it out. We got the Fiend, baby. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good, man. Look, okay, you guys like 5.9 damage per second? How about more? 82 damage per second. It's so good, dude.
You have no more. Your inventory is full.
It's so good. What a great day. Some TQ news today. Just grab it by the peen. It's peeing. It's peeing. Here, let's do it together. Peeing.
To pronounce these.
Oh my god.
Words in English that many get wrong, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. How do you say it? Peon.
Peon.
It.
Where's the robot? Where's the regular robot? Okay, what it is, it's like a, oh, here it is.
Peon.
Peon.
Peon. Peon. Peon. Peon. Peon. Peon. Peon.
Peon.
Peon.
P6L, shame on you, young man. Shame on you, young man. P6L, you are basically a moderator of the Titan Quest Discord, and you don't know. Yes. First, let me show you. Yep, yeah, basically PN. Let me show you this here. This is the official TQ Twitter handle, right? TQ2 will be a part of future game show. This was tweeted 3 days ago. This was tweeted 3 days ago. Okay, which is, you know, par for the course for Titan Quest 2 news. You guys get a day to prepare. Last minute. Hey, by the way. And then they posted it somewhere here. I never know where it's live posted. It must be here. One of these channels. It's one of these channels. I never know, but it was tagged, and yeah, it is confirmed though. So it's not your fault. Yeah, it's pretty lame. It's pretty lame. Consistently dreadful. So the thing is, and this is me defending them. So bear that in mind. This is me defending the developers. The developers are not communicators. They are game developers. There is an attempt to have a communications department, I think. I don't know if it's going well. So, yeah. It's okay. I'll tell you what though, in comparison to previous years,
Phaedra sent you.
their effort is a lot better. Their effort at communication is a lot better. I need that date. I'm free. You can ask me to the prom. I don't know how, why, and where, but every time I come here, DN comes somehow. The release date will not be announced. Arnold, do you ever wonder why you don't have friends? It's is your middle name cynicism? Wait, do you guys have middle names? Hello, Mark. Hello, Naomi. Germans in general are terrible at communication. Like clearly, what point of your cynicism makes that clear? Because basically all you're saying is the release date won't be announced. So that means clearly you want to get, you know what I mean? It's weird. Are you German? Are you bad at communicating? That's okay. The devs need to learn from Dragonkin devs. I'm excited to read the rest of this. They're doing great with communication and keeping people updated in what's coming. Just my opinion, though. That's what I was saying before. That's what I was saying before. Like, if you knew the full history of their communication, you would be pleased with how vastly improved it has been. But they mostly keep to themselves, basically. All Americans have middle names. Yeah, it's just about all of them. Yeah, and I always ask that because I know it's super rare. It's pretty like globally rare to have a middle name. Yeah. Arnold, by the way, I'm just busting your balls. Hello, Box. Yes. I'll cover the whole event. It should be. I'll be able to be on till like 5:30 or 6. Not to immediately take Naomi's side, but just the way that she's looking at it probably is she's around and near a lot more Germans than just your grandparents, so she has a larger sample size. You know what I mean? Hello, Susie. Oh, you have a middle name. So in the UK as well, yeah. I'm assuming that's probably where it came from. Us Americans. Yeah, they're much more common. Yeah, that's probably true. All right, how long do we have, boys? Salute. 12 minutes. Okay, that's true. Yeah, so that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, you would take passing down from your father's name, yeah, or a family name as middle name. Yeah, it's not like that. It is like another unique identifier, basically. The show with Jeff Keighley was kind of broad. I haven't caught up on it yet, Naomi. Arnold is French. Oh, oui, oui. I'm pulling you in first, middle, and last name. XD. 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 Well, I said 12 minutes, probably 7 minutes ago. Want to see Xbox show tomorrow? XD's nuts. Shut up, audience. Hide yourself, ban yourself. I did say 12 minutes. Americans. About Grim Dawn, could you answer? Yes, I could answer. Yeah, Grim Dawn is considered a spiritual successor to Titan Quest, and it has 2 masteries as well. Yeah, back to like the Naomi quote about yesterday's game show. I haven't seen some of the Jeff Keighley stuff, but a lot of people had kind of like mid takes about what is it called, Games Fest, Summer Game Fest. I haven't caught up on it. I am eager to basically over this coming week, but and then also somebody mentioned the Xbox show is tomorrow or the day. Maybe it's Monday or Tuesday. Xbox is soon. I can't remember when it is. I want to play Bladestorm, Gladiator, Slayer, Cyclone, Bone, Shattered Jug, RF, Chieftain. Oh, you're talking about PoE. Infinite Patience. Probs in it. Madral says we don't have junior or senior as part of the name. Oh, like first, second, third. Carl Jr. Yeah. It's a common thing. Yeah. So because you kind of like, you mentioned this earlier, you would say like, if your name was the same as your dad's name, you would just be the same name as your dad. Like you would just be that name. Yeah. That's interesting. What are easy ones? I mean, honestly, it's Grim Dawn, so I'm a little biased. They're all easy. If you're asking questions to avoid reading the skills yourself, I don't think I'm going to read the tooltips for you. But it's just like Titan Quest. You read some of the masteries and they'll sound like appealing to you, and you'll go based off of that. And they're all actually pretty easy, honestly. Highlight of summer show was that Cyberpunk is playable on Switch with 7 FPS. I saw the who are the Digital Foundry? I couldn't remember their name. I saw the Digital Foundry thumbnail of the review of the Switch, and it's all about like Cyberpunk. I haven't watched it yet though. You guys ready? We're gonna have amazing hosts right away. Hopefully you guys have a nice summer drink. Entering Atlantis, nice. Do you have your swim trunks? Lots of water. "30 seconds, baby. 12 minutes, baby." Hello, Proxy. Oh, Xbox is Sunday. Thanks, David. Yeah. That's why I thought it was Monday. It's time. Oh, wait. Shut up, Titan Quest. TQ posted on X? Hell yeah. This is not it. This is not it. Was that finals? I know some of these games.
Your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Hello, everyone, and
Hi.
welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations, it's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wishlist any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show's Steam page.
Indeed, and once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
You have no idea who those people are. They did just introduce themselves, but if you don't know, you don't know.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Whoa.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
Pew, 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 pew. Owlcat Games. Expanse? It kind of feels like it, yeah. I don't know. Who knows, though? I saw there was a...
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility.
Game of Thrones game.
Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
Then you look.
Whoa.
They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
She did. Oh, she's not dead.
I'll cover you.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Just came across the guy because he's dungeon master of a new tabletop game called Daggerheart, I believe. Yeah, dude, Matt Mercer from Critical Role. Just Google Critical Role. It's like insanely massive. Insanely massive. Yeah, Naomi nailed it. Nice. Good job, Naomi. Smirt.
Still breathing.
What a way to start the show! The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Sounds pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process.
Sick.
So let's take a look.
Yeah, that's a huge IP, by the way, the Expanse. Wait, is that lava above her? Huh? I'm confused. Or below her.
I used to swear by my father's oath to protect the wards is to protect our people.
Yo, look at that RTX reflections.
Things our lives. What's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Parry, slash, execute. Oh, magic. Wait, is this Forspoken too? There's no way, is it? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, it looks like this, dude.
Take my hand! I hear not the clamor of conquerors. The pestilence must be purged. Your father was right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Echoes of the Rear End, coming this summer. $40. You charge more than that, no one will buy
We're
it.
thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
You couldn't be less interested? I bet you could. I bet you, if you were unaware of it, you would be less interested. Can't get that time back. Pre-alpha gameplay. Is it Ghost 2? I know they have a spin-off, but... Get the flashlight. Time Quest Blair Witch. Still witching. You wake up in a forest with no memory. With no map, just a flashlight. With the feeling you're always watched. The whispers are all around you. Try to remember. Find your way home. ... Whispers in the fog. Hey man, I'm not gonna knock it. I do like me some exploration games. There was a couple of games ago. There was a game like a good handful of years ago called
An Isolated Cabin in the Woods.
Something Esther. It was super atmospheric.
Look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
And next up, we've got a trailer for an open world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins. Let's check it out.
Okay, let's check it out. Pee break time. There you go. Some of this art's pretty rad though. I actually like no meme. The artistic direction in a lot of these games is pretty dope. Weed time. Pig. It's a pig.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
I saw somebody in their YouTube chat hyped about this earlier. Like, yes. Yeah, TQ2. TQ2, baby.
Where have you been? Then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about hurdling.
Someone needs to fire their technical director.
A whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
Fire the technical director. I'll do animals on a bridge. Honestly, look. We need cozy games like this. Do you want to be a shepherd? Do you want to take your buffalo to school and say, "Bye, son. This is the game for you." Caravan simulator. Yeah, dude. Look at that. Am I gonna buy this game? Hey, man. Maybe. They haven't said. I don't think they said the name for this. Here it is. Hurdling. There you go.
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam.
The demo.
What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
They just name dropped.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Sleep faster.
Come along. This way. You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you?
Look, they rename dropped. Just in case you missed it.
Perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Give me your eyes, dear.
Where's that going?
Sleep Awake is coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eric Solm, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
Sick burn.
I must find her
He's a life god.
before he does.
Carl on the loose. The Stolen Dream.
Is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian
What is Nine Inch Nails? Nine Inch Nails
style
is
to it. I would
like a
describe it as a
industrial
stealth
metal
puzzle
band
game
from
with
like
a very
the 90s.
strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable
Trent Reznor.
characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in the setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me a rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Tio, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. River End Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down in the couch and I just enjoy a fresh build. And the story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world. Eric's Home is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Game Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that will reveal the release date. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, release date, eh? $89? No way, dude. Somebody said Commandos, and it definitely does feel like Commandos Junior. Like, not in a bad way, but Commandos Junior. July 15th. Hell yeah, baby. That's cool. We're getting release dates.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Eric's Home. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. All right, now we've got a new trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
Huh? Yeah, Titan Quest 2 was at the very beginning, and it's coming out July 10th, 2021 for $20 on the Nintendo Store exclusively. It's a gangster. I was gonna say, they said this was a shooter. Well, that's kind of cool. 1 second of cool footage.
This train, who cares?
Although, imagine being a kid and like playing these sorts of games. Holy crap. Do you know what I played when I was a kid? Holy crap.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next, a Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying
Have I noticed about games coming out on almost all platforms these days? Yeah, I mean, you get better tools, you get better engines, you get better porting, processes, you get better middlemen to port things.
Fuck this train, who cares?
The most savvy business thing to do is to, cross-promote, support things to get your product in front of as many people as possible.
Fuck this train, who cares?
It's kind of inevitable.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is,
it's happening. It's
Let's
happening.
dig into the details with the help of Grimoire Games.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. My body's ready. Time to game.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Yeah, dude.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest I. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be playing as
gameplay, baby.
Unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the two
level
masteries,
17?
these synergies, and make the best use of them possible.
That's our boy Nakamura, by the way.
You can take your character in multiple directions. Mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasies of just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable.
Look at those ice shards.
Each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
Yo, what's that item he has? Look at that club.
We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, features, areas. and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Okay, so no date, but did you see all that gameplay? Sheesh. Sheesh. Hell yeah, dudes.
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Wait, legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys.
Hey man.
I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard you guys making noise about video games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay, well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer? Well, right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, I don't
No, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Hello, Protoss. I'm still hyped, yes. Very hyped.
I've seen things that should be forgotten. I've tried to escape my past.
Still no date. It feels bad. I know. It feels bad.
Enough.
But there's plenty of footage though.
But the world is changing.
Also,
some now search
can we go
for
back?
answers.
Can we go back? Look.
In the fall.
But it's set
Look,
in...
look how well rested he is. He is treated well. Hold on.
Titan Quest 2.
Look, our boy is treated well. He doesn't look exhausted. Take note. Take note. We'll see what he looks like at the end of 1.0 launch. Okay, boys. But he looks good. He's looking good.
2 is kind of your...
This is Nakamura, by the way. He's the lead systems designer. Okay. All right. Let's catch up.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot.
I mean, I was, but then,
Yeah, TQ2 summer this year is the early access. They didn't have a for sure day, but this summer for sure.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man. See you, bye.
No idea what platforms besides Steam.
Other voice actors hiding on set.
I think Steam is the only one that they're doing early access on. And then I know you're going to be able to get it 1.0 on Xbox Store and PlayStation Store. But I don't know what other platforms they have planned. And that's at 1.0, by the way. What is this? Fire the technical director.
Narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I gotta wander.
See you, Ox.
Hell yeah, thanks for
coming,
Dave.
Man.
Bye. See you, bye. Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
3 bio cores. How hard could it be?
Wait, didn't we just see this?
Hard.
We found paradise.
We got company. Who won?
It's Steam first. Yeah, Steam first and consoles. Yep, for TQ2.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
What?
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Suffice to say, this whole island is madhouse.
Sneaky snakes, scary dogs.
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for
and
hardcore
people.
tactics fans, with an emphasis on speed and brutality. That means a small party, tight battle maps, and
Any
enemies
games
that can
outside of
drop you
TQ2
just
I'm
a
looking
few
forward
hits.
to.
To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's Frontliner Marco, Glass Cannon
To be
Caster
honest with you,
Laurent,
not really. I mean,
or
I'm
backstabbing Cutthroat Emile. All your
still looking
abilities
to
work on a
play like
cooldown,
Tainted Grail
so you'll have to
and
think smart
eventually
and learn
Oblivion
to juggle.
remake.
You can also level up
Obviously,
and
Grim
unlock
Dawn
new
expansion.
skills
I
right
should
in
say
the middle of battle.
that should be clear.
Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable
and I haven't caught up
challenges.
with the announcements
Face off
of
against
the other
cool
game show
bosses.
yet.
Burn!
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Get your shit wrecked. Then head back to town, where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more. And if you're real nasty, take on Trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards.
This game reminds me of like
Die. Rise again,
like an outdoor
then
Darkest
come
dungeon.
back and conquer.
Pretty solid turn-based combat and like lots of
Lost
party management.
Eidolons, Veil of the Witch. Early access available now on Steam, and
Oh,
coming
nice.
soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Go see RBB. One of the many JRPGs with tactical turn-based combat. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Christopher, this is for anyone. Like, I'm kind of out of the loop for anything newish coming out, so I just don't really know if there's anything I'm looking forward to be honest with you. I think, and it's weird too because like if we're talking about early access stuff, like PoE 2, like I'm always about the PoE 2 patches. I'm always about like stuff that's in early access, but it's weird to say that I'm looking forward to it because it's like it's kind of like they're already out. So yeah,
Can anyone hear me?
I was really hoping that Alan Wake would come to Steam. Alan Wake 2. I want to play Alan Wake, but I don't want to put it on Epic Store.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
My clothes are about to catch fire! Get an attack line in there!
Gotta go scout the area.
Too many games, too little time. Yeah. Hello, dude, guy.
Cat, you're good?
Dude, the technical director, man.
Please, get me out of here!
Heroes. The world is full of them.
What's that?
Sons and daughters
That
of
guy's
Mars
fired.
with too much bravery and not enough wisdom, so some say. But what is a hero without a
Do you guys want to see the Titan Quest stuff again?
Without dragons to
I would be
slay?
okay watching it. This is for Dude Guy. This is for Dude Guy. Hey, Dude Guy. This is for you. 10 minutes ago.
To watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grim Lore Games.
Nice card.
Tell us the whole story.
Nemi Mama.
Tell us about hope.
Okay.
Titan Quest
Okay. First, Titan Quest 2 announced.
2 is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest 1. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it?
Yes.
So in Titan Quest 2,
Okay, we're gonna pixel peep. This is, where are we? This is the Forlorn Garden Maybe I'll turn some graphics off so you guys can see. So up here at the very top, in the mini-map right here, you can see it's called Forlorn Garden. That was not in the bird playtest, right? This is past the bird. You can see he's level 17. Now, I grinded to level 18 in the playtest, but normally you're done at like 8 to 10 in the playtest. So just so you know, this is like higher level stuff. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, and then also, maybe it's hard to tell, but I don't think there's any. Yeah, let's just let it play.
You'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character.
So these are spells that we did see as well. This is the Clifftop Outpost. He's also level 18. So this is after the bird.
Really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your...
Okay, this is level 8, and this is in the Fiend's Hollow. We did have this in the playtest. However, you can see the number 3 ability is something called... That's my lawyer. Hold on. Hello. I can't even tell them what the number 3 ability is called. Okay. All right. So the number 3 ability is something you wouldn't normally have. So they're showing progressed skills.
Own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic.
There's Pan, level 16, God of the Wild. This is Pan Scrotum. I mean, Sanctum. Obviously, it's chamber somewhere, right? This is a warfare character with the meatball from Earth.
But we've got our own twists.
Look at that shield too. He's got some nuts, a bit like nuts gear. Look at that. You see the shield? That looks so sick.
Merge 2 masteries into one instead of just.
We've seen that footage before.
So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have.
Here's 17 in the Floodlands. This is a new zone.
Make the best use of them possible.
Here is Pyrgos's graveyard. I know I have it paused weird, but there's like some sort of cyclone ability, some sort of, I don't know, what is that, a weapon buff? Some sort of buffs here and debuff here, right?
From there, you can take your character in multiple
Archer
directions.
class with Rogue.
Mixed class is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasy stuff, just a tanky warrior, of course you're going to have that. You can take your character in many directions.
Yeah, here we go. So this was somebody with a bow. This is mostly warfare abilities and earth abilities. Here's that hand ability as well.
Choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable. So each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill.
Level 12.
This is our little innovation in this space.
Level 17.
We are not going to be
Wait, is this noob player? Hold on. Okay. Here we are, level 12. Yeah. So, for the sake of this comparison, let's assume that number 1 in this screenshot is a weapon buff. I don't want my lawyer calling me. Let's assume that number 1 is a weapon buff and it's turned on.
Like these little...
And then number 1 is also a weapon buff and it's not turned on. Make sure we flame people who don't have their buffs turned on. Turn your buffs on.
We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of
no microtransactions
in general. We
Big
will be
W's.
doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be
look, here's the weapon buff. You guys see the weapon buff on number 1? It's turned on.
Larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters.
So can I recap what he just said? By the way, he just said no microtransactions at all, 0, and anything post-launch will be just like basically TQ1. They're going to do extra chapters and expansions. That will be paid content, not microtransactions. So big W, huge W, yeah.
The general bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
So wishlist it now, boys. No release date, feels bad, but such good footage. You guys want to look at it again? Maybe we pixel peep some other stuff. We'll do it one more time. See Extreme. Somebody asked, were those mobs or just buff on the ground? We'll go over it again, Chris. We'll go over it again.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest 2 is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient...
I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like we take a lot of damage easily. Most of the stuff is like sub 20 player level, and if you couple that with like suboptimal gear and not having your buffs on, which is what we saw, and then standing and stuff, it's a skill issue. If you're poorly skilled and you stand in shit and you do dumb shit, then you take a lot of damage. That is my assumption, basically.
Greek mythology. You really can immerse
they're showing
yourself
the everyman.
in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest 1. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this.
I'll see if we're looking at elite mobs,
this
by the
great
way.
IP on our hands. Why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet.
I'm not seeing any elite mobs
honestly
here.
Just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods.
Oh, here's a really good here's a really good screenshot here. This guy will take a little bit of damage and then use the barrier ability.
Later, you will build up your own worth over time
so you see that
as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2
temporary health
is very much a classic
That's
ARPG,
the barrier ability.
But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible.
Oh, these mobs here, are you talking about this?
From there, you can take your character in multiple directions.
This
mixed classes.
So this icon here is like a, hey, Link, listen. You know, I'm doing an animation. This is like an interruptible skill. It's not necessarily that they're elite mobs do this. Yeah.
Something we support quite a lot.
Maybe that's what you saw.
But the core fantasy stuff, just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable. So each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
Yeah, so you can see you can see this Ichthyan feats on bones. He's level 8. Is this guy casting? He just has his caster icon above his head. Now, one of the blog posts early on Hold. One of the blog posts very early on basically outlines kind of like the monster hierarchy. I think it's this one. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. I lied. It's this one. So it's just what we're seeing here is just a enchanter. And these enchanters can heal or increase damage targets near them, friendly targets near them. And so this healing or damage boost is basically what we're seeing being channeled. So I'm not actually sure. So this guy here on the right is healing this guy here in the middle of the screen, or he's boosting his damage. And that's what we're seeing. This spell is being telegraphed by this, eyeball. That means it can be interrupted. And it's kind of like telegraphing you, hey, look at this. And you can also see the link, right? So in that blog post that I was just referencing, it kind of describes the monster's communication, and then the options that you as a player have. Like, do you want to kill the monster that's being healed or enchanted with damage, or do you kill the enchanter first? That kind of thing. So that's what you're saying basically. And then just to watch this clip again, the guy enhanced with damage also telegraphs his own skill.
We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general.
Yo, is that Ring of Flame? Yeah, Ring of Flame, hell yeah.
Masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this, and then later, the other platforms.
What do you guys think? I'm actually really excited. Dude Guy says, I'm leveling Stone Speaker. Any advice? So play with thrown weapons. I would recommend thrown weapons, dual wield thrown weapons. You could also thrown weapon plus a shield. The reason you don't want to, you can use a staff. It just kind of feels bad to use rune with a staff because you don't get rune weapon, and play Thunderstrike, and you're good to go. Like, the damage output that a Stone Speaker can have is insane. I'm thinking of the right thing, right? Earth and rune. Yeah. So one thing you will know is that rune is kind of squishy. So focus on maybe a little bit of HP and then other resists. You get Earth Shield from Earth Enchantment or Earth Mastery, but basically everything else you're fairly squishy. The damage that you'll be focusing on should be fire and miscellaneous elemental damage, but it's okay to also scale a little bit of physical damage too. So,
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Hell yeah, boys. Yo, look at this big banner. Can you imagine having like this 120, like 100 foot screen in your room? Dude, look at that art. That's so good. Hello, BB. Okay, am I all caught up on chat? You guys, do you want to catch up with the live show? Did we miss anything good?
ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies. And hello to our distant.
I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything good.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant.
There's some weeb games. You guys
Flickshot
want to see some
Rogues
weeb
is
games?
a turn-based strategy roguelike where you train.
I'm sorry. I'll never get into this. I'm sorry. There's a firefighter game.
We're about to catch fire! Get an attack line in there!
I'm not gonna lie, firefighting actually might sound cool as a video game.
Gotta go scout the area.
Okay, let's see what's up here.
Up next, it's a hack and slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament,
I mean, you guys know we're here for Titan Quest though.
By checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Under Par Golf Architect, an all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Ascend to Zero is up next. It's a hack and slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish list.
Guys, is this a new game?
Or
game type?
how about Animal Kind?
Roguelikes?
This is a
never heard
cozy,
of this.
cooperative town-building game where you play as a crew of adorable critters in mech suits. Players will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs to scavenge the landscape for materials and establish a community of cute creatures.
That's pretty cozy.
Animal Kind is coming soon to PC. But if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as possible and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate. But when you fail, there's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
Dang, next year.
We're rounding things out with Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to bring about the end of the world. Inspired by Pikmin, this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the old ones. It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
That was our Spotlight montage. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad, no. Just like you have to manage your bowel movements to survive.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
Weird. Weird. Are they leading with negative reviews? Somebody said I'd rather buy WinRAR. Hell yeah. Penis sliders. Dude. This is so good. Hold on. Hold on. Game's trash. Don't buy it. It's almost 2,200 hours played. It's so good. That's so good, dude.
If those inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Now, our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs. Here's the latest trailer for Deathground.
We need another Turok game. We just need Turok.
Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested, abandoned facilities. Could you survive? Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall. I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because how do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer? Exactly.
Oh,
of course,
is this
there'll be
quiet?
other dinosaurs for you to deal with.
Okay.
The #1 culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka the Compy.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
It's like Left 4 Dead, but with dinosaurs, right?
Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background. And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit overgrown and it is in need of some weeding.
And biomedical, which is my personal favourite, where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each mission is replayable
For
and
breakfast.
is an important piece of the puzzle. Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
Deathground is launching into Steam Early Access later this year. Keep an eye out for Roar news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
What happened here? Madness.
There was like a playable demo of this recently, I think.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Belated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and the Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. He was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where
Dino
the adventuring
Crisis,
is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker, and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you in a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about
Just talking about removing the yellow paint.
It was straightforward, and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Well, what the? Playing on controller.
Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca and Jova, when she kind of hints you where the Owen convoy, the direction that it took, she says, I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go and then you go there and you see the road that turns?
Dude, he's literally talking about Todd Howard. If you see that mountain, you can go to it.
And it works really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, Sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery. Yeah.
That's cool.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What does an emotion look like?
We're killing the emotions.
So
kill the
emotions. We ended up with these kind of like fractally,
robots,
geometrically thingies. So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. It's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker, and it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things, and they ended up looking like this. So you'll be able to play Hell is Us on September 4th, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
Very cool. Bless you, Adios.
Wishlist it now because Hell is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right, I think we're due another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Hey Laura, hey Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? So yeah, New Tales reached out and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Awkward.
It's
awkward. It's so awkward.
Game. If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you. But only if you're coming to the D&D group next week, because our party could really use the barbarian.
All right, I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
That's my natural hair color.
Everybody know you know when it click through to the system is possibly a so big fun.
Yeah, this is like nothing against it, but I think it's probably really hard to like appeal to a broad audience without alienating someone. So when you showcase the little kids games and then the teenage games, the mature adults maybe just feel awkward. That's what this is. See, this time we won't get back. It's so true.
That's right. We're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store. Go, 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 go.
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies.
I'm already out.
The demons above.
Actually, the art looks pretty cool here.
And the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Shale, all things are possible.
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
I'm listening.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Does it get easier after that?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
Damn, I love the church.
Oh yeah, bullet hell, baby. Extreme. Oh, dude, that actually looks pretty cool. Do you guys ever play Raptor Call of the Shadows? This is like Raptor on cocaine. that legit looks awesome. You can play during this week. God, I love the church. I feel like we saw. I've seen this game at some other showcase recently, but maybe that's because all these kids games look the same. It's a goal? It's a goal. Boys and ghouls. Linked. Yeah, I think I saw the link. This linked trailers. Yeah, it's the Dreamhaven people. Yeah, okay. That's why. Mike Morhaime did a talk recently. Oh, they showed it yesterday? Okay. I'm sure that's probably what I saw glimpses of too. You can get Raptor on Steam? Nice. Yeah, I have a copy of it somewhere. I might actually have it on GOG. Dude, this reminds me of caveman games. In a good way. Dude, getting the perfect inhale on caveman games and then hitting your opponent over the head with a club. It's like
We're
peak
back.
Saturday afternoon.
And you can wishlist all of those games by heading to
The Future Game Show Steam page.
the Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the way, it's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner. Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
What's
What if that went differently? Hey, I'm Will Doyle, Creative Director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available
Did they do
both digitally
Until
and physically
Dawn?
for all copies of
I feel
the
like I
game
know this
from when you
developer.
start your very first mission.
Yeah, replayability. You mean mission select? Checkpoints? No
Directive
way, bro.
8020 introduces the ability to rewind and change your choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
No.
Our next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying
Hello!
climbing
What a
simulator
great
with a
day!
meticulous control scheme.
Karen.
Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
Blue
Cairn
hair.
is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You
I
can
think
climb
we've seen
almost
this before
anywhere,
too.
and the
Hello,
climbing
Casper.
mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes. When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need
I
to aim
can't,
for cracks
Adios.
and
I won't
edges to
stop
get a
if I
solid
read
grip.
that.
Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
I'm not gonna lie, that
Cairn
actually
is coming
looks
to
cool.
PlayStation and PC later this year. And you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show. What's next, Matt?
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers. Here are two great games from our friends at Quali.
This reminds me of a game. Oh, not this one. Did that say Korea? It said infected. Why is this happening? She's definitely dressed for the occasion. It's like Resident Evil 2. Oh, dude, foot knives. Yo, Ground Zero. Dude, it's funny to me, and you guys know why. I'm just waiting for this video game to tell me to STFU. This game looks like an old game called Strife.
Shut the fuck up, you plunk.
Wishlist Ground Zero now. I'm really confused by what I just saw. Wait, yeah, technical director just messed up. I'm sure of
Hella is
it.
coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So
You
give
see
it a
that?
wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Moving swiftly on, it's time for a look at Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake? Like a trick?
That sounds like the Stanley Parable guy. Ludo.
How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it?
Until Titan Quest comes out.
Don't let him get you again.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
What that mean?
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Shut up, Adios. Toxic. What's this called? Breach? Wait, Ludo. YouTube is experiencing technical streaming issues. We have alternate feeds on Twitch and FGS YouTube if those issues persist. I bet you it's YouTube.
Get you again.
Like, I didn't go back.
Ludo, Epic Game.
2020, very since I'm
old.
It is you.
I'm trying to go live. All right, this should be right. Elevation. It's like Mirror's Edge 2.0. The music ruins it because, like, this is weird. This is weird. Yeah, parkour. Wait, is this VR? This is VR, I think, right?
What a mystery. To the annoyance of the duck detective.
Okay, we've got this banger hip hop music and we're parkouring, and then we go to this pop up of nervous and constantly sweating. Constantly sweating and nervous. It's so
to the annoyance of the Duck Detective, he is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together to unravel the truth and nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series XS, and PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Are those?
I was gonna say I'm about to switch to the Twitch channel just to see if it's any better, but this is actually
Duck Detective,
way
the
better
ghost of
content.
glamping, has already waddled its way onto PC and consoles, so go check it out if you haven't already.
Okay, we've had plenty of exciting premises so far, but how about a rhythm roguelike from the maestros behind Patapon? Get on your dancing shoes, folks, because Ratatan is up next.
Parkour detective, yeah. Boy, I gotta air my pits, dude. How do I buy this? It said beat the odds together. Beat the kids together. Yeah. Sign me up.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th, but there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile, an interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
It's Poirot, don't you know?
Oh.
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Wait, wasn't this made into a movie like a couple years ago, and now it's a game set in the 70s?
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
So you have to pick between
Thank you,
two
Mr.
games.
Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you.
This video game
Then there's still time to stop them before they strike
or
again.
Ratatan.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Agatha Christie Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of 2025, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
Dracula. Oh, it's a Scooby-Doo? House Flipper? Scoobtober? Oh no.
Soinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia, the Old Country.
This game actually looks decent.
Details.
Mafia, the Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900 Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
In Mafia, the Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in with the Teresi crime family, and then this game really, this story shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to a made man.
For Mafia, the Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Peg leg 18.
Come forward. All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life, a brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes, I do.
Now I feel like I don't need to play it because I know how this scene goes.
Before the eyes of all here present, join me.
I will join you, brother. What the?
To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
Mafia, the old country. August 8th. Oh, they get a long polished path ahead of them.
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia the Old Country lands on August 8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next on our docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Gameplay over everything else. Yeah, I don't mind big story,
Hey, what's up?
big story
I'm Artem,
beats.
the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of the Spark. The true.
I swear my loyalty.
I didn't touch anything.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
We're just gonna let it play. Yeah, I was gonna say I really enjoy story games myself
Benvenuto.
too, but the older I get, the more I think like
Salute.
putting a cutscene in the game that's very long is not necessarily what I sign up to have put at me when I'm playing a game. The balance is much harder to strike, I think. If you want a heavy story game,
when
I
Mafia the Old
don't want
Country
a
lands on
cutscene,
August
basically.
8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next on our docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Deja vu.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a
Artyom?
small indie team scattered
From Metro?
around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of the Spark.
The true power of the spark!
It's a cinematic action where you fight bad guys over 3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization, all at the same time. You got it, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
That's a cool
And
concept.
it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore,
It's
deal
like,
with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles. It also answers
The
questions you thought
Vikings,
you'd
Lost
never...
Vikings, basically. Or Trine, that are like Trine. That's cool.
As the shadows.
Did we just skip games?
Close in.
Again?
Let your sacred light banish them. And I am to fall.
He did.
Let my flesh turn to ash. So my soul may ascend to you. consumed in your flames for all eternity.
Wild.
Now and forever. Crisol.
Holy moly, that looks good.
You're telling me. Crisol Theater of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay, well, how do you want to do this?
Just play it twice.
I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the
From
parish,
Scorn
to
or
serve the will of Mother.
yeah, it looked like pain. It reminded me of like Painkiller too.
Step forward.
Dying of cringe.
Let us
Oh,
see
they're
what
so bad.
flowers she's given us.
That's what Critical Role is like basically every week.
Such radiant blooms. So full of promise.
Okay, they're bad.
Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Ritual Tides. I don't even know what I just watched.
No. Hold on. I've got something to show you.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
What? Yeah, I did expect that.
That was
though.
your first look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay reveal during
And
the
consoles.
next Future Games show in August, so mark your calendars for that. However, that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's Summer Showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the Summer Showcase, as well as the Dreamweaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted
Yes,
today.
thank you,
And
Debs.
remember,
Thank
you can head to
TQ
the
Debs.
dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com
Well,
and the
well,
FGS
well.
YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
And
this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase
Well,
2025.
well.
To watch, you could say.
Look
First game we're
at
tackling for the
this.
Summer Showcase is Titan Quest II.
Yeah.
It's been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action
Yeah,
RPG.
Iron Lore
And the good news
mentioned.
is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grimlore Games.
Yeah. Oh, it's one to watch, baby.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest I. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other
Agreed.
games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest II, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter.
Dude,
You're
look
hero
how
yet.
big this
You're
AoE is.
Honestly, just in Titan Quest II, you'll be playing as
Okay.
a rather unknown.
So when you put...
Hello? It's the weekend, though. Yeah, I'm just going to tell them. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. When you put Cyclone down, there's like a modifier here for Cyclone, this one, that after Cyclone ends, it does like a giant puff of like Blizzard AoE damage. Look how big this radius is.
Hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a
He missed,
fighter.
but like, oh man, it's so big.
You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess
So big.
of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own work over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG.
Dude, look at those colors, man.
Twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge two masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the two masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible.
The threads of Sisters of Fate, yeah, they're definitely involved in the story.
Mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core
Where did you see them?
Of just a tanky warrior, of course you're going to have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
Dude,
we are not
the
going to
horn
be
was
doing
blown. Burr. Burr, burr.
In this space. We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because
no microtransactions.
Don't believe
Good.
In that form of
we got enough Michaels.
Motivation in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming.
Wait. I gotta. We're quoting him on this. He said DLCs and chapters, and then he also said masteries. He said it on record. We're getting more masteries in DLCs. Now, okay, this is not mind-blowing because we got Dream Mastery and Rune Mastery and Nadan Mastery. But listen, it's on video. You can't take it back.
Yes, and masteries, of course.
Masteries, of course.
Content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
So just to recap, take my money. There's no date for early access. This summer, early access is happening. They just don't have a date yet. And then other platforms later. Yes. Gamers. Dude, it's TQ2, baby. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, I am mostly confused about the trailers that we saw. But the Titan Quest 2 gameplay footage, seeing a developer from the team talk to his beloved audience, it's so nice, honestly. I'm happy about most things. I always wish there was more, of course. I wish there was a release date. I wish I could throw my wallet at the screen right now. Yeah, that's why I said I was mostly confused. But this is a side note because I am trying to wind down. Everybody that I've seen talk about the previous game shows, what's the Jeff Keighley thing? It's just been like super meh. It's like super meh, and yeah, I'm gonna try to catch up on it myself. But I don't think that there's anything I'm really giga excited for coming up besides Titan Quest, obviously, and Grim Dawn. But yeah, anyways, to me, and maybe I'm just like a fanboy, but like seeing where
choices
Dev,
that you can equip into your skill. This is our little...
seeing Dev talk to his babies, I love it. I actually love it. It's so cool. It just makes it more real. Makes it more real. The light's too close to his face. The gaffer in me just wants to move that light. It's too close to his face. Yeah, GG boys.
Innovation in this space. We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that.
You guys got to hear this again.
Any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe. Not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that. To be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that. Be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form
it's so good, dude.
monetization in general.
It's
We will
so
be doing
good.
traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later...
Summer timeline, baby. Okay, I just want to show you guys one thing on my page. Shut up, Kerplunk. Okay, just click wish list. It's all you gotta do. Hit wish list. That's it. Easy. I don't get any money for it. Give me money anyways. Yeah, click it. Buy it. Gamers, that's it for me. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you very much for hanging out. TQ2 this summer. It's happening, boys. See you, adios. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'll cut this together, do like a little info video, put it on my YouTube. Bye. That was a super special Saturday stream for me. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you guys were excited, at least for the trailer. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys bright and early on Monday. Thanks again for hanging out. Nice to see you guys. Bye. See you guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you guys.